beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. And tonight, the CHI Health Center is packed again as the 17th-ranked Creighton Blue Jays are home to take on the red-hot Xavier Musketeers. And good evening, everybody. We welcome you courtside. That's Nick Baugh. I'm Kevin Kugler. You've got two teams, Nick, coming off really important and really impressive wins.
No doubt. Both close games, too. Creighton wins in triple overtime at Seton Hall. Xavier wins on a last-second dunk from Dalen Swain, 92-91. And oftentimes, Kevin, the difference between good and great seasons are how you fare in those close games. Thumbs up to both these teams in their last outing, and I expect another close game here tonight. This should be fun.
Well, time to check your starting lineups. They are sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. And when you look in the backcourt, that's really where a lot of attention falls. And one of the guys that's, I don't think, getting enough conversation in this league is Quincy Oliveri for Xavier.
One of the best shooters in the country. He is super important for Xavier's success, so Creighton's got to have extra attention on number 8 for the X-Men, making sure he doesn't get any rhythm threes.
Well, this past weekend, we talked about it. 2 very important wins for these two teams. You were there on Friday when Dalen Swain provided the heroics.
It really was a game. Georgetown led for the majority of it, but Xavier chipped away. Swain gets the game-winning dunk. This was the final stop of the game, forced Jay Heath into a tough, contested layup. The high-scoring affair. And then for the Creighton Blue Jays, at one point, they faced a 9-point deficit in the second half. They rally. They get it to overtime, and it goes to not 1, but 2, but 3 overtimes. Trey Alexander, the hero, with some big shots. Kalkbrenner, that was one of his 7 blocks for the game. A huge bounce-back win for the Blue Jays on the road at the Hall.
And it helped Creighton close that gap a little bit with Seton Hall. UConn at the top spot at 7-1. And Xavier, on the strength of this 3-game winning streak, hey, look, Sean Miller's team is right in the conversation.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Xavier lost right at the buzzer to Villanova. Had a great shot right at the rim from Desmond Claude. Didn't get it to go down. But it really feels like Sean Miller's group is trending in the right direction. We said they've won 3 in a row, but they've really been playing well for the past 5 or 6 games. I love this backcourt for Xavier, and I know Sean Miller's going to coach him up.
We were talking with Greg McDermott and Sean Miller as you look at the head coach of the Xavier Musketeers earlier today. And one of the things you said to Greg McDermott was, boy, Xavier's really playing good basketball. He looked at you like, yeah, they're playing really good basketball. But they are.
Yes.
And it's, I guess, a surprise considering Sean Miller had to retool this entire time. Oliveri rebounded by Alexander. Slow start offensively, just a 2-2 ball game. Shireman left alone. That's dangerous if you're Xavier.
Well, we talk about Xavier's transition. Don't get it confused. Creighton can push it in there.
Alexander. And find room against McKnight, none there. Ashworth. Dump down to Kalkbrenner. Beautiful find for the Creighton point.
That's another recovering, stripping it free, getting the party started the other way for Swain. That's a big-time play defensively from Davion McKnight.
It's a dangerous backcourt that Xavier's put together this year. Trout got a look at 3, and he cans it.
Defense goes over it. You kind of snake it back to the opposite side. That's a good read as Kalkbrenner was camped down in there to free himself up for a 3.
He's found the range, especially of late. Hit at least 2 of those in 5 of these 7 games. And Shireman from 3. He's more likely going to be open until he proves he can hit it.
Especially how Creighton defends. They play the numbers and will dare guys that haven't shot it well to shoot.
Ooh, Ashworth got a ankle breaker as he steps back for 2.
Pump the brakes. Ashworth and Alexander not talking on the switch. McKnight buries it. Then the save leads to an open McKnight who buries another 3.
Trying to answer. That 3 will fall for Mason Miller. You give him an open hands of Ashworth. Jays want to run.
Got to get the ball into Kalkbrenner.
There he is working against Chani. Advantage Kalkbrenner. Can he take advantage? Yes, he can.
And no dig from
Mitch. He'll put it on the deck. Drives on Kalkbrenner. Good box out by Mason Miller. That was good work against Namiksha.
Really good battle from Miller.
And now he'll try to score on the other end, and he will.
I'm telling you, Kevin, some perimeter. It changes everything.
I mean, already they're trending in the right direction. There's Kalkbrenner. Usman back out there with those 3 fouls. Kalkbrenner going to work against the Xavier post and finishing off.
German's program, so certainly understanding that there's probably not going to be a lot of free throw attempts You have to play defense without fouling if you're Xavier.
I mean, Creighton's only allowed 11 made free throws in 1-on-1 opportunities all year. They just don't foul, and that's a good sign for. And Shireman has it pinball out, but Kalkbrenner there to clean it up. And Shireman looking for three. He felt good about the shot. Farabello there. Another chance for Shireman. This one falls. Trying to find some room. Little strong. Kalkbrenner the rebound. Creighton has not led since 38-37 late first half. Alexander trying to give him the lead. And he does.
He's got to be ready to talk and chase guys off screens.
All right, 7 on the shot clock. Shireman to Ashworth. There's the three. It is up. It is down. You called it, Nick Baum. And Creighton to
Brenner, just a little bit of attention goes there, and that's all Ashworth needs. Big shot from the Utah State transfer.
And a takeaway. Alexander rips it away from Oliveri to the other end of the floor. Jays with a lead.
Without fouling. I thought that was good drives by multiple guys, just couldn't get it to go down.
Got some guys huffing and puffing right now. Shireman's three. Got it!
In this game.
And now just a 2-point ball game. Shireman step back three. The answer. Another tight Xavier Creighton matchup down the wire again. Alexander, free throw line jumper, makes it a 7
down the stretch.
And the final in this one, Creighton rallies from a halftime deficit for the first time in a couple of years, and they get the 85-78 win. Blue Jays now 15-5, 6-3 in league play. Xavier falls to 10-9 and 4-4 in the Big East. For Nick Baugh and our entire FS1 crew, I'm Kevin Kugler saying so long for Omaha. Stick around after the break. It's Boise State and Fresno State.